Hello and welcome to GSKP TV, Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we talk about and review movies, TV, books, television shows, life events, current events. We do it all over here. As I said before, I was going to review and talk about TikTok. Y'all, I'm excited. As you can see, I have my tiara on. I'm getting ready to celebrate my birthday, darling. It's only days away. So I'm excited for that. I'm glad, my birthday's coming up. That's a good thing, It's a good thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. As I said, we were going to be discussing, as you can see on the screen, TikTok. It was kind of hard for me to find something to put full screen because of the ban. So let's listen to the rest of our song and then we'll get to the matters at hand. Again, welcome to GSKP, Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we talk about movies, life events, books, movies, current events, whatever. I'm sure I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. But this is a safe place where we can talk about anything, whenever we need to. Okay, as I said several days ago, I was going to do a review about the TikTok ban. But since then, so much stuff has happened, and we had to go over that first before we went over the TikTok ban because those things were so much more important than TikTok. I'm sorry, but TikTok's okay, but it's not important. It's what's going on in our nation and amongst the people of the nation. I thought it best that we discuss those things. Even though I said I'm not a political person, we don't do politics and that kind of stuff over here. But I felt it important that we at least discussed it some. One thing I want to talk about before we get into the TikTok is just a little bit more of the politics. So, as we know, yesterday, well, rather the 20th was Martin Luther King's birthday, and it is a day that begins celebrations for us as an African American people. Excuse me. I was talking to my mother. It was either today or yesterday, one. And I asked her if she saw anything or any celebrations of Martin Luther King Day. And she told me she had seen some. And I told her that I hadn't. And I didn't, because I did not watch the inauguration, of course. but I didn't see anything on television but that. You know, and I was looking for Martin Luther King celebrations to watch instead of the inaugurations. And I couldn't find any. I scrolled and I scrolled and I scrolled and I could not find any. But the following day I did, and I took the time and I watched some. So happy belated Martin Luther King Day. I felt like that the inauguration, another one of y'all's presidents being disrespectful to us as a people, another act of disrespect toward us as a people by scheduling the inauguration on the 20th. He knew that that was Martin Luther King's birthday celebration day. He knows that. But that was another act of defiance and disrespect toward a race of people. But we're not on that. We're talking about TikTok. Okay? This is what we're on tonight. We're not gonna get started because I'll mess around and I'll get mad. And that's just for real. I'll be mad about it because he is such a anyway, on to the TikTok. Okay, we're gonna leave that where it's at. All right, let's get to the TikTok ban. Okay. Even with that, y'all's president, I guess he called himself gonna shut TikTok down. I think he shut it down for about 20 minutes or so. And then, or somebody shut it down. It wasn't him. Or whoever shut it down for about 20 minutes or so, and it was back up. So if you deleted your TikTok app, you are unable to re download it. I found that out. And luckily, I did not delete my app. As a matter of fact, TikTok, if you did not delete your app, was back up the next day. Yeah, because I've been on TikTok ever since the day after they did the ban. My thing is, I don't understand why it was being banned in the first place. But I do. I have a theory. And my theory is absolutely correct. Because y'all's president made the statement just yesterday that they wanted to own 50% of TikTok. He also made the statement he wouldn't mind if Elon Musk owned TikTok. This is one of his antics, wanting to have control of something because TikTok is doing so much better than Facebook, than X, than all those other apps, Instagram or whoever. And because China owns it, it's a problem. I don't understand why they have. I do, but I don't. I do, but I don't. You got such a big problem with China, but almost everything that we buy has got a tag that says made in China. Shirts, shoes, computers, made in China. I don't I just don't understand. I don't understand. They own Chinese own land over here, but then, and that's only because of you all's double crossing and double dealings. And the only reason for the ban on TikTok is because you do not control it. From what I understand, they were talking about um, exchanges from China to people talk all over the world on Facebook and any of the rest of them. So what's the problem with TikTok doing the same thing? I don't understand it. I don't I don't understand what the problem is with TikTok. I need someone, if you can, to explain that to me. It's been said because they don't have any bans or boundaries on what they say. They don't have any bans or boundaries on none of the other ones. I know one thing all of them have in common. Don't ever, no one ever stop them from saying nigga. They don't ban that. I do know they don't ban that. They say that word all over all of them. It don't make no difference which one it is. That goes from that goes from the white folks on up to the Chinese on down. All of them, everybody say nigga. Ain't nobody banning that. If you want to ban something, ban that. But I bet you won't. And now that you got this clown in office and people are feeling emboldened, you definitely won't ban it. Now they feel like they could just say it freely. But you're going to find out. It's going to be a ban on y'all too, right along with the TikTok. Well, let me get on off of that. We done with that. Anyway, I don't understand the ban on TikTok. But for those of you, as I said before, if you deleted your app, you can't get it back. If you would have waited, you would have had your same TikTok. It'd have been, I was on TikTok the day after. Now they are offering an app called Red Note. And from what I understand, it is a hot mess. It's another Chinese app. But here's the thing. People are flocking to that app because it is another Chinese app in defiance of y'all's president who put the ban on TikTok. Like they try to ban Temu. The only reason why they're trying to put bans on these apps is because they're doing so much better than the so-called American apps like Amazon. Temu is killing Amazon. Amazon and Temu has the same products. Amazon wants to charge an arm and a leg for the same things that they are buying out of China. Temu cuts out the middleman. That's all. Temu has dissolved the middleman. We can get it straight from where it comes from, rather than Amazon buying it for pennies on the dollar from Temu from China and then selling it to us for quadruple the price. That's all. That's all. Now, America, we know we can't mess with China. You know we can't fool with them Chinese and over there with technology. Stop it. They are light years ahead of us in that aspect. On a lot of things. So just stop it. Just stop the madness. Turn the TikTok back on and quit cutting the food. Because, okay, we can't touch them in technology. We just cannot, and that's a fact. That is the only reason for the ban on it's doing so much better than Facebook. So much better than TikTok. I mean X. That's gotten so lame now since what's his name bought it. When it was Twitter, it was fire. But now that it has become X, it is so lame. And the only reason why it's being talked about now is because what's his name bought it? Him and his girlfriend is running it. Now that's just the truth. Like it or not. That's just the facts. And I enjoy TikTok. I haven't had a problem, other than the racial slurs toward my people. I haven't had a problem with TikTok. None at all. But as I said, they're not going to ban that. They're not going to ban the word nigga. But you never hear the word peckerwood or cracker or honky. Never hear those words on there. Greaser, chink, camel jockey, sand nigga. You don't hear them words on TikTok. Or on any of the rest of the apps. The only word that you hear that's derogatory to a race of people is nigga. That's the only one. And you hear that just like you do Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. But ain't nobody in no hurry to ban that. But whatever. Now the TikTok is back on. So there had to be some dealing somewhere because all that smoke that he was blowing, it's going to be off and I'm turning it off and there ain't going to be no more TikToking. TikTok is up and it's running right now. I wish I would have brought my phone in here because I would show you. TikTok is on. So there must have been, like I said, some kind of dealings or something going on. Them Chinese said, now wait a minute. You might talk to them like that over there, but don't be talking to me because I'm not the one. And turn my light back on. Plug that back up. Who told you to turn that off? Okay? Because TikTok is on and popping right now. Right now, TikTok is on. So, if you deleted your app, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You should have kept it. You should just left it on your device because now it would have picked up right where you left off. Because that's what my app did. It picked up right where I left off. I have all my same friends, all of that. I haven't reached out to any of those friends because, well, frankly, well, I think it lets you know that your friends are on, or it lets you know the number of friends that you have that are active on the TikTok app. So maybe, well, if you've deleted the app, you won't know. But like I said, the app is back up and running. It picks up right where it left off. You don't even know that it was off, other than the other day it was off. And then it was just like halfway off. Because if you went on there, it would show the banner, it would read something to the effect that they were uh, temporarily out of services due to updates. Something to that effect is what it was reading when when I did open it the other day. But as I said before, TikTok is backing up and running just like it was never off. And as I said before, they had an alternative called Red Note, which I didn't. Something just told me don't download it, and I didn't because they were pushing it when the threat of TikTok was going to be turned off. They were pushing this Red Note. They were saying, "Oh, it's just as good, and this all go download." But something just said, "Don't download that. Don't do it." Not that I knew that TikTok would be back or anything like that. Something just told me don't download it. Don't download the Red Note. And I'm glad that I didn't because, like I said, I've heard some reviews about the Red Note and they say it's like some kind of anime something. I don't know. I don't know because I don't even know how you could, or if you could even just go and check it out, excuse me, without downloading it. See? And other than maybe watching some anime, some really good anime, I don't, I'm not into it like that. And there's nothing wrong with those of you. If you are an anime fan like that, then maybe you should go and download Red Note. So I don't know. Again, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Well, I think that ends my review or rant about the ban of TikTok. I want to thank you guys for joining me here on GSKP, Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, TV, T. We're trying to move on up. Georgia Sunflower, GSKP TV. Yes, we do reviews on movies, books, music, life events, current events. We is handling our business, honey. And I thank you for being here. Again, January 22nd, 2025. I want to say thank you to all my peach trees and sunflower seeds for joining me today. We were doing the ban on TikTok. It took me a minute. Like I said before, there were other events that I thought that were much more important than TikTok at the time. You know, TikTok is pleasure. And I felt like this country's plight was much more important. I want to say happy birthday to all the January birthdays. Happy birthday. It's our month. 2 more days until my birthday. I can't wait. Yay. Hence the tiara, darling. Yes. Happy birthday, darling. I'm trying to, you know I'm stupid. I'm trying to learn how to use this thing. And then I'm trying to be cool and use it so that you guys can't see me. I won't look down and push the buttons. But anyway, I'm learning and we're having fun all the way. Again, happy birthday to all the Aquariuses and Januarians as myself. Thank you very much, very much. As I always say, wear your masks. COVID is still out there. I know a lot of us don't believe in COVID and all that. Trust me, it's real. Trust me. Again, wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, wear your masks, say your prayers, be kind to one another. As I always say, I love you and I am my brother's keeper. Bye.